I'm not sending my child in to find out the hard way. It's a risk I can't take.
We've heard from a number of parents who say their children will be no-shows on Monday if an online learning option is not offered between now and then.
We've already contacted our superintendent and our principal to let them know that we will be participating in the parent strike. We will not be sending our kids in for the first week of school. Not until they restore a remote option.
The Department of Education is offering an online learning option to a select few of immunocompromised students. But these parents and city leaders say this list doesn't go far enough.
This week alone, I have received hundreds of emails from parents who actually applied for the medical accommodations because it wasn't on the 10 list, and they were all denied. Every single one.
As a former teacher, I give it a range from incomplete to fail.
Education Chair Mark Trieger and Public Advocate Jumani Williams are calling for a backup plan before concerned parents are left with no options.
You come to the school that you feel is unsafe or possibly have ACS called on you. That is a terrible situation. It is better to start off with remote learning and ease into in-person than it is the other way around.
We learned today the Department of Education is preparing for some students to be absent and will have newly hired social workers ready to reach out.
The only time that ACS will intervene is if there's a clear intent to keep a child from being educated, period, which is a very different thing to deprive a child of an education. But we want to work with our families because we recognize what families have been through.
Well, those city leaders also say that the mayor and the school's chancellor, as well as the Department of Education, should be worried about losing students to Catholic schools and charter schools. We're live on the Upper West Side. Kalorama, Pix 11 News.